Hola amigos, this is Level 12 and today I will be giving my opinion on Wolfychu. And yes, I'm doing this for the views. So, this spiraled when Wolfychu started coming up in my recommended section. I didn't really care much for the thumbnails I saw or the titles I saw. I wasn't really into that because I already followed a lot of storytime animationers like The Odd Ones Out and Jaden Animations and just art channels in general like Lavender Town. Until I started getting videos like deconstructing Wolfychu, the worst YouTuber, all this stuff. And I watched a few of them and I'm like, wow. So, all the videos I watched on Wolfychu that aren't by Wolfychu will be linked along with all the videos I use of her clips because some people don't link the videos in the description and that's annoying as crap. But anyways, I'm kind of doing this for views, kind of also doing it to give my own opinion, because I've seen some people just blindly hating her and blindly loving her, and then some people who are making really weird arguments. Like, I wrote down a list of the arguments I saw, and one of them I did not write down was her videos aren't appropriate for kids, and I'm like, nothing is appropriate for kids in this world anymore. That was a stupid argument, but, oh my gosh, keyboard. Who is Wolfychu? Wolfychu is, I don't really want to call her an animation YouTuber, but she's an art storyteller meme YouTuber kind of deal. She does kind of animatics of things, like memes and stuff, and then recently she's gotten into story times ever since she did her voice reveal about a year ago, and that's just basically her personality. She kind of presents as a shy, quiet, really anime-ish type personality, which a lot of people don't like her for, and I'm just like, well, maybe she is just actually shy and quiet, because I can tell you, sometimes your life just kind of spirals awkwardly. But, outwardly, or at least what she presents, there's nothing really wrong with her. She's a decent human from what I can tell from her videos. So she isn't bad, she just, some people don't like the way she does YouTube, which is understandable. So the biggest point all of the videos I've seen have been is her videos have little to no animation. Now, a lot of storyteller videos have what I can consider minimalist animation, but compare The Odd Ones Out to Jaden Animations. The Odd Ones Out until recently hasn't had that much animation, and Jaden just, most of her animation came from her mouth moving along with the words she was speaking until recently. But Wolfychu kind of takes it to another level to where it's more of just a slideshow of her work rather than actual animation. And even her character, when she does do a storytime video, the lips don't move, she just changes the sprite. So the first video I have to show of little to no animation is the zombie song she did with her boyfriend or whatever. So I'll play the first few minutes of it and then I'll skip to the one part where I found animation. I hope this works.
Story could be kind of gold.
See, that was an animation. That was, oh gosh, that was very quickly, that was like slowly transition, and this animation is giving the feeling of movement. This is all just a transition. Like on PowerPoint, sometimes you can, I did this once to where I did a PowerPoint and I had the transition be so slow it looked like an animation, which you can do that, but animation is meant to be using frames and stuff to give the appearance of movement, and she uses like 1 or 2 frames. There's a part here where there's actual animation. Here.
Not the slow ones, then you'd see the passion burning in my...
See, that's more or less animation. It's more of a GIF style movement than true animation of what you would think as the classic image is the ball bouncing up and down, but that's basically it. Right there, that's some animation. In this video, she's a little bit better about... Did I pause that? Yeah. She's a little bit better about her animation, but it's still more animatic. even though these two videos are titled animation, by the way, she does have videos titled animatic. I want to make that very clear. She does have videos titled animatic, but these two specifically said animation. See, I don't know if that was animation or not. I will admit my art and my animating isn't, I can't animate at all, but I can tell you the difference between a slide changing and animation happening.
Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you. In my hand is a pen that will write a poem of me and you.
See, there's no animation going on here. It's been like a good couple seconds and there's no animation.
The ink flows down into a
Also, I know I'm pretty much reaction videoing this right now, and I'm sorry for that.
heart, but oh, just move your hand right the way into his heart. I'm meant
See, here's a really good part where she could have done some really cool animating.
to today.
Also, what was that shoulder? Like 5 seconds ago. What is... Ah, that looks weird. Something else I will mention is she's kind of sloppy with her line art. I'm not gonna lie. And I feel like doing digital line art is a little bit easier than when you're doing like pen and pencil line art like I do, because you can erase so much easier. And you have line stabilizers, you have so much stuff you can do to make your line art look really crisp and clean. And it might be a stylistic choice, but why would your stylistic choice be sloppy? Like, I know Lavender Town does on purpose thick lines versus thin lines, but her lines aren't that wobbly, and I can see her in her video, she's fixing them by erasing the wobbliness or like doing the line over. But like this is just being lazy. What the heck?
When you're here,
She does have some good animation in here, I will admit. See, there, that was good animation. If that was animation, do more of that, please. See, look at that. There's one more part in here where she has really... There we go. This is another part where she can demonstrate. See? Look at that animation. Look at how good she can do when she wants to. And see? She can do good animation. It's just like she chooses to say animation and then do the bare minimum of what animation is. And I'm not gonna lie, animation isn't easy. It's redrawing the same stuff. There's this thing in animation, there's the start position and the end position, and in between that is called filler frames. And to make animation work, you need to do the filler frames to give the appearance of movement. You can't just have it start, say you want to raise your character's arms. You can't just have your character's arm by their hips and then suddenly the hands are above their head. That's just kind of a slideshow. But if you add the filler animations of the arm raising, that is animation. She does... I think she thinks that going from start position to end position is animation, but no, more of the stuff she had a few seconds ago, that was decent animation. This is another animation she had in it. It was a collaboration with another YouTuber, and let's just watch this.
Just imagine the trip to
See, look at that, even the hair moved a little. That's animation right there.
a wonderful land, a candy and jam, and
I'll bet slightly choppy animation compared to like what a TV show would have or something, but it's still animation.
scream.
And see, this is more of a GIF movement because it's just repeating the same kind of frames. And okay, they're both kind of doing this, but it's still just the repeating of frames, which is very GIF-like. So in conclusion on her animation, it's better than what I can do. I'm not gonna lie, even though I can't do any form of animation at all. I do think it has its place. Should she be calling all of her videos animations? No, and she's kind of switched to animatic, which a lot of people do that, and I have no issue with her calling her videos animatics because that's what they are. There's really no correct term for how she does her videos. Just animation is a lot farther from what it is, and some people will argue, well, animatics are meant to be works in progress of stuff, and true, you have me there, but what if she does more quantity versus quality videos, because she posts like once a week, and if you versus that between other animationists such as Jaden Animations or The Odd Ones Out, they post one like once a month. But they still get lots of views because they're really high in quality. And if you compare Wolfychu's views in her 1 month compared to Jaden Animations or The Odd Ones Out, they're not going to add up exactly, but they're going to add up decently. Most of her videos gets 2 million views, and Jaden Animation videos 1 month after it's been out gets about 6 to 10 million. So she's roughly getting 8 million views a month, which is similar to Jaden Animation. So Wolfychu focuses more on quantity than quality with her videos, according like on animation and stuff, but I still think she could tighten up some of the line art and stuff that she does. It's just it's annoying sometimes to see the mistakes she does, because sometimes there's just lines intersecting where they shouldn't intersect, and it's Another thing a lot of people seem to have an issue with is they think her art is deproving in art style, and my response to that is just go to her DeviantArt and actually see if it's deproving. As we can see here, most of these are for YouTube videos, except for this one, and that one. The rest more appear, well, not that one, but the rest of these more kind of appear in her YouTube videos. And the reason being is that, and the reason that is because it's a lot easier to redraw this a bunch of times than, say, redraw this a bunch of times, or this, because this is so much simpler than that. A lot of people would compare this picture and that picture, and I'm just saying she had to do this type of style over and over again. You're not going to want to have to do something really difficult a lot of times over. These two are really good examples of how her art could be, except this obviously takes a lot more time than, say, one of these two. And here is her character in a pretty decent art style. And a lot of people will say her art style isn't that original, or that it's really easy copy and paste kind of to do. And I will say both her kind of more this style versus this style, they're both simple, and they're both kind of really simple copy and paste anime. This definitely. This, I can kind of see a little bit of her own style, but if you put this up next to, say, someone else who does this kind of anime-ish style, I'm not gonna lie, I probably wouldn't be able to tell the difference. But she can do something better. I really don't want people to think that this or this is the only thing she can do, because she can do pretty nice, clean, sophisticated looking anime art, and I don't know what these sketches are. I don't know if they're actually ones she did, but she can do pretty decent, and you can see she's improved. Like, this is improving. This is an improvement on, like, say, this or something, where these two definitely suffer from same face syndrome, as with these two. But this and this, see, no same face syndrome. It's fine. And even look at Jaden Animation's art. You can clearly tell there's a difference between this and what she puts on YouTube versus, like, this. A lot of people seem to be forgetting that Jaden Animations and The Odd Ones Out also have a really simple-ish art style. But that's because it's easy to do over and over if you're going to be doing frames and stuff. And they can do stuff like this. They can do harder art, more detailed art, shading, coloring, all of that type of stuff. They just choose not to do it in their videos because it's a lot easier to do something really simple like this versus this or gosh, that over and over again. And as I said before, Wolfychu style is really basic anime. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not blind to that, but if it's something she enjoys drawing, then why stop her? She may not have found her style yet. And of course, it's easy to say not to bother her, but if that's all you're commenting or that's your only critique, and some of the people I see critiquing her, they do have their own art style, but in my opinion, it's it's not very good. That's just based on my personal opinion. That's nothing to say about them. But I will admit, she does have a pretty basic anime girl art style. Like, if I tried hard enough, I could probably draw this. Give me a day or two to do it, though. Because I'm a perfectionist when I draw. And I just... I'm kind of in the middle with Wolfychu. She has a really cute art style, I'm not gonna lie. It's really sweet and it gets her a lot of views, but again, it is kind of basic. And if she could do something that's like Lavender Town has a really unique style. If I saw something drawn by Lavender Town, I could point it out immediately. But I don't think Wolfychu is there yet. I'm pretty sure she's still just experimenting with the anime art style, and I wish she would do a little bit more than just... She seems to now, according to her newer Deviants art, she's really focusing hard on the YouTube, which isn't bad. I just wish in her free time she'd experiment a little bit more and get out her comfort zone, which can really help take away from the same face syndrome and other things her art kind of suffers from, and it just be better in the long run. But yeah, that's my opinion on Wolfychu and her art. Next is Wolfychu's voice/face reveal, which both have really garnered a lot of attention. So first, Wolfychu has a really unique voice. If you've never heard it, you're about to, and it's really unique, and a bunch of people are claiming it's fake. A bunch of people say, why bother? What if it is fake? And I feel like if she ever does a fan meetup or she ever goes to a convention, I don't care if she's faking her voice or not. It's gonna bite her in the butt in the end if she is, because it proves she's being dishonest to her audience. And if it does come out that her voice is fake or real, either way, people are still gonna say one thing or the other. Again, if she is faking her voice, then it's her own fault, and when it comes out, she's gonna have to deal with that backlash, and either explain why she did it or come up with a convincing enough lie as to why she would do it. Also, just something I noticed. What is this line? Is that line a hairline, or is it just where she forgot to erase? That's what I was talking about of sloppy art. Right there. Anyways, so let's get in with her voice reveal. There's some parts I want to talk about, and then you know the drill.
Hi everyone, this is Wolfychu.
That's her voice that she uses in all her videos. Now, whether it's real or not, I don't care. If it's fake, it'll come back to bite her in the butt. If it's real, then people can stop talking about it.
And I get a lot of comments about my voice, so I thought that maybe today I could make a video about that. Before we start, I want to talk to...
Yep, I don't care. What is this? Okay, here we go.
Nobody really cared back then. I get a lot more If you want to hear more about this, there'll be more about Quid at the end of the video. You might think that having a voice like this probably meant that I got bullied a lot growing up, but nope, nobody really cared back then.
Now remember this, and then we're gonna skip a little bit into a further part of the video, because she kind of contradicts herself, and at first I'm just like, well, maybe it was an isolated incident, but then she continues to contradict herself. It's a pet peeve that she would contradict about being bullied or not, because why would you hide about that? You're gonna get sympathy either way, but don't contradict yourself. You just look like an idiot.
There was this one girl in high school who started picking on me a bit though. It was kind of weird. I remember the first time You're really pretty. You look like a little porcelain doll. I thought
I don't know if that happened. It's kind of weird, but okay.
that was kind of weird, but I took it as her trying to give me a compliment, and I just carried on with my day. The next day, though, she suddenly came up to me in the bathroom. This time she had a group of friends with her. They all cornered me as I was trying to leave. The girl started to talk to me. She was asking me questions like, "What's your name?" or "How old are you?" And whenever I answered, she would repeat what I said to the other girls and try to imitate my voice while they all just laughed. I remember being really upset by this because my voice is something that I can't change about myself. This happened to me a few times. Every time.
See, that's bullying. Bullying is repeated unwanted behavior, and she said no one really cared, but then suddenly people start to care. And I could understand, again, if this was just an isolated incident, but she goes on to recount more incidences.
I would just stand there and try not to talk so she couldn't mimic me. Then one time, she and her friends came walking up to me to tease me again, but this time I was with my friend. The friend I was with was known Blue. Like this one time, I said and offer me some candy, which neither of us believed. The bully never approached me again after that day. Every now and again...
See, she even said bully herself, and at the start she said no one really cared. I wasn't really bullied.
Other people would say things to me about my voice, just out of the blue. Like this one time, I sat in somebody else's seat on accident, and they got annoyed at me, so I apologized, and they just said, "When is that voice gonna break?" Or other times where people would just make mean comments about how squeaky I sounded. All of the teasing back in school made me realize that my voice...
See, that's bullying. And then she said at the start, no one ever teased me. No one ever bullied me. And then she continues to go on to say, I wish I could change my voice. And I'm just like, you contradict yourself. Now, I won't really consider this lying. I just feel like maybe she's talking about in elementary school and middle school when a bunch of kids' voices are still kind of in that childhood squeakiness, especially dudes. Like, dudes' voice don't change till like the end of middle school, start of high school. So I guess maybe that's what she meant. And then in high school when her voice didn't drop, like she has a chart in here somewhere about the voices dropping or whatever, and hers never seemed to follow that path. It's in here somewhere. Here we go. There's the chart.
This was different from most people's, which made me feel really self-conscious, and I felt like I needed to change it. On top of my different sounding voice, I also used to have a heavy Irish accent.
Okay, this is just off topic, but she said she had an Irish accent, and she also said she lived in Spain for a while. I will admit she doesn't really sound that American, or at least not an American place I know of, so it's weird. I don't know if she's British or European or whatever, I don't care.
Which wasn't common where I lived. Everybody else's. As everybody got older, their voices changed and got a lot lower.
See, this is also why some people think she's lying, is that a normal adult human voice would go lower. And when I first heard about her, I thought she was like 15. And she's actually 23. So, and she goes on to talk about how people think she's younger than she actually is because her looks and her voice, and that's also why some people think she's lying about her voice, which I'm not going to state my opinion on that, again, because I don't care if she's lying or not. A lot of YouTubers I watch use voice modifications just because of their character, and if her character is an anime girl, maybe she is changing it to play this anime girl persona, because maybe her voice is like really down here, but it wouldn't fit with this type of character. It would fit more with, I would guess, this one or that one or something, that her voice wouldn't be super low. She'd need it to be super high. So whether she's forcing her voice to do it or she has like a voice modification thing, I don't really care. Some people are really like adamant, like, what's your real voice? And I'm just like, fam, does it matter? If she's lying, it'll bite her in the butt later and you can gloat later. So if her voice is real or not, I don't really care. That just seems like that's a really weird argument to make, in my opinion. And if you're one of those people that are like, what's your real voice? That's just weird on you. Why do you care so much what her real voice is? I will admit it would be like, it's super dishonest to be lying about your voice. And but it's also a really stupid thing to be lying about. And maybe she is just making her voice different for the anime character. And a lot of people will say, well, it's manipulative, and I'm not gonna disagree there. If she is lying, it's manipulative. But if she isn't lying, though, or if she is lying, everything works out in the end. Karma always comes back. So that's my opinion on her voice. I'm really in the middle of I don't care, because if she is lying, it'll come back and bite her, and if she isn't, everyone else that said she would is just gonna look like an idiot. Next is Wolfychu's face reveal. In her face reveal video, she kind of did something like Jaden Animation did as to why she didn't have one and to why she didn't really want to do one. She said she was self-conscious, she was afraid her looks would change how people thought of her, and a lot of YouTubers are like, if you only show your face in that one video, then it won't matter. Nothing's going to change. And I feel like they're not really understanding her point there. Her point was, I feel if I show my face, people aren't going to like me. Which that isn't like, it's kind of like a really self-conscious thing. That's a sign of a very low self-esteem, and it's just a mental issue she can't change. Like, it's kind of like when I go to a restaurant, and even though I'm supposed to order and I'm supposed to get food and the waiter doesn't really care as long as I tip them, I'm still afraid they're going to judge me for what I order. Even though they won't, because they're just there to take my order. It's their job, and it's kind of like the viewer's job to just watch and not really judge if it's the art that matters. And Jaden Animations kind of had this same problem where she was like, I don't want to show my face because I don't want people to judge me or judge my art based on how I look. And Wolfychu said almost exactly that. I don't want my face to change how you look at my art, because even though it seems like if you show your face, the art won't change, but it does. When I saw Jaden Animations for the first time, her art, it didn't change a lot, but it did change a little bit, because first off, I didn't know she was half Japanese, so when I saw her, I'm like, oh, she's Asian. I didn't know that. That's cool. And it did kind of change my perception of the art, because I had to think of a half Asian person talking to me instead of a white person talking to me, because I thought she was white. It does change the art a little bit, and people kind of don't understand the double standard they're putting. It was okay, and I will admit, in Jaden's face reveal video, she did show her face a little bit, and she's showing her face a little bit more, like in the music video she did with Boy in a Band. But it took her a long time to get to that point, and Wolfychu just isn't at that point. And I feel like there's a double standard for Wolfychu and Jaden. Wolfychu, if she said she doesn't want to show her face because she's self-conscious, then obviously she's hiding something. But if Jaden doesn't want to show her face because she's self-conscious and she has these terrible problems, like, I will admit, Jaden was going through a lot at the time that she made the video, and it made me cry a lot. But it's okay for Jaden not to, that she's not hiding anything or whatever. And also, I will put this in the corner for people who are upset with Wolfychu. Jaden did go out to meet people before she did an official face reveal, I'm not gonna lie, and Wolfychu hasn't, and people really do think she's hiding something. People even think she's like Jordan, her boyfriend, or whatever. It's stupid. But I really hate the double standard on the Wolfychu face reveal versus other YouTubers' face reveal who say they don't want to do a face reveal, because it does change how you see the art. I'm not gonna lie, it just does. People can say, oh no it won't, but it will. You're just lying to yourself. And while I don't really care if she does a face reveal or not, I don't have this burning passion to see a face reveal. And another reason people want her to do a face reveal is if she did a face reveal and she actually talked, then it would put to rest all the rumors about her voice, which it would, but why force someone who isn't comfortable with doing that? She might break down on camera, jeez. I have shown my face in videos before. I'm not really talking like I would now, I'm more of doing skits. And I tried to do a live stream on 2 separate occasions and I just couldn't because I got so nervous. Some people think even uploading a video, being able to edit out all their mistakes is still so invasive, and it kind of is if you're not used to talking to people. Like, I was kind of nervous to do certain videos because I'm like, oh, I have to show who I am. I have to show my human side. When they show their art, they can just show the characters or whatever. Ugh, this got into a long thing, but in short, my opinion on the face reveal double standard type thing, it kind of annoys me how people are demanding a face reveal, because I'm just like, maybe she isn't mentally ready, and if you force her to do it, you're just gonna make her have a panic attack. So the final thing, which a lot of people have, not a lot, but not enough people have brought up, is she's abusing the tag system, and YouTube no longer lets you, YouTube no longer, lets you look at the tags, but there's ways to get around that. What I did was I hit Control U, which is going to take you to a page full of HTML coding, Control F, which is to find keywords, and you just type in keywords and it shows you the tags. So that's what I did. Don't know if it's legal or not, but I did it. No one's saying you can't, and it's super easy to do. So this is on her Draw My Life video, and as you can see, Wolfychu, animation, animated, Wolfychu, Draw My Life, Wolfychu, face reveal. Now, something a lot of people, she's like tag boosting or whatever. In her Draw My Life video, I didn't watch it, so I don't know if there's a face reveal, but Wolfychu is also using tags made for like other videos, like Wolfychu speed paint. There's no speed paint. There's no face reveal. It's not really a story time. It's not the zombie song. I guess there would be her boyfriend, but then it goes Draw My Life. Odd Ones Out, Draw My Life. Jaden Animations, Draw My Life. Let Me Explain Studios. Draw My Life. These last few tags are like tag boosting, so you'd get in the recommended section, or like when you look up these people, like if you type in the search bar Jaden Animations Draw My Life, which I don't think she has because she's a story time one, why would she need to Draw My Life, you're gonna find Wolfychu's video, and it's annoying. It's just and I'm pretty sure it's against YouTube guidelines to do this. To do this right here is against the YouTube guidelines. It's kind of annoying, but it's not. This is the only thing that really grinds my gears about Wolfychu, is that she would manipulate the broken YouTube system, by the way, so she could do something like this. It's just, and this isn't the first time she's done this either. There are tons more, which we will get to in a second. Alright, these were the tags on her face reveal video, or why she wouldn't do a face reveal, and as you can see, in YouTube now, there's a way in YouTube where you can set standardized tags that are forever always going to be in the tag section of your video, so you don't have to keep on typing in. The only one I have that's permanent is anime. I don't even have Italia permanent, and sometimes I will even delete that permanent tag if I'm doing a school video. Like, you can tell my French Revolution video or my Molly's Empire video did not have the anime tag in it. But Wolfychu, I feel like she treats that permatag place as where she can just put tags for some of her most popular videos. Like, it's Wolfychu, It's Not Like I Like You, that has nothing to do with a face reveal. Wolfychu songs, that has nothing to do with a face reveal. The zombie song, nothing to do with a face reveal. And I can understand, like, doing your name a different way, because if someone's only ever heard your channel, like, especially mine, Love, they might type in Love like normally, not like the tech lingo type of Love. It's not a speed paint, it's not really, I guess you could call it a story time, and it's definitely not Living With My Voice. She literally stole that tag from another video. It's But here you can see why I don't have a face reveal. I can't do a face reveal. Jordan's sweet old girlfriend. She is the, and this one is the most clickbait. Wolfychu's face reveal leaked. Like someone, like, this is what someone would have in their, say like an enemy of hers found her face, and then this is what they would have in the tags. And it's against YouTube guidelines to have false tags. It's also against YouTube guidelines to have clickbait stuff. Living with my voice video, as you can see, all the normal tags. Again, the Wolfychu face has nothing to do with her voice. It's not a speed paint. The zombie song, the Wolfychu face reveal, Sweet Tunes, Wolfychu voice acting. When she does, this is, I'm pretty sure this is for another voice video I have, which I'm pretty sure is the next slide, is when she was talking about her voice range, which her voice range is really weird. I don't know my opinion on that, but she, this is like from there, living with my voice, notice me senpai, awkward, which awkward would fit, because she does talk about some awkward moments with this, video, but everything else is just like pushing it, like, I can understand if you, like, sometimes I do this, I put my name in the tags, even though I don't know if you should do that or not. I sometimes do it every now and then, but mostly I put the bare minimum tags. A lot of people will say tag the heck out of your videos. I don't really like doing that, but to each their own. But she's just padding the tags with some of her really popular videos. Like this is a super popular video. I know it has like 7 million views. I'm not gonna lie. This is her voice range video. Animation, Wolfychu voice, Wolfychu story time. Again, face reveal, meme, speed paint, all of the stuff that isn't in there. There was, see, Lily Peach, she doesn't even have herself in the tags anymore. She, again, like she did here, where she has other YouTubers, she has a streamer who is Lily Peachu, who's like, I don't know, it's just annoying that she has other streamers and YouTubers in here when she didn't even do anything with them. They don't appear in her video at all, just to like make her come up in recommended or search bars, which I think that's how she came up in my recommended, because she had like Jaden animations and the Odd Ones Out in there because I watched them a lot. It's just, it's like that slow simmer type of hate where you're like, you're not supposed to be here, get out of here. It's just, it's super annoying. And here's a video collab she did with the Odd Ones Out. I actually watched this to make sure it was an actual collab with the Odd Ones Out, which it was. He actually spoke in there, he had his art in there, and I sincerely hope that they actually did a collab. But, it was about dreams, so losing my mind, and as you can see, the annoying ones. Would you spicy boyfriend meme? I don't know why. The Odd Ones Out draw my life. The Odd Ones Out boy. See, she's putting tags of some of his most most popular videos in here, like the Odd Ones Out laser tag that has nothing to do with it. The Wonderland meme, and like, when he heats milestones, he does this thing with sprinkles. It's annoying how she would like pad the tag section with stuff like this. It's yucky. It's gross. And here, I went to Jaden Animations. This is from her video, by the way. This is taken from one of Jaden's videos when she did a collab with the Odd Ones Out. And you can see that she puts her stuff in there, like she has tags about the videos, video, the Odd Ones Out. See, she properly, I don't want to say properly, but she doesn't pad it with things that aren't hers. And all of her tags fit the video because it was like drawing a Lola whatever Pokemon with the Odd Ones Out. See, all of her tags fit. They fit. They're nice and good with her video. It's not like here where she's putting in like some of the Odd Ones Out most popular videos, the laser tag one, the Suvoy ones. It's like, It's like, now I know that's not supposed to be there, but she does it anyway, and it's just kind of annoying that she would pad the tags like that and try to boost herself in the recommended section. It's smart, but it's also super dishonest, which is, again, why people think that she's lying about her face and her voice and all this other stuff. But I will say, Wolfychu, just stop doing stuff like this and you can save your reputation. You're really smart for doing it, but when people know how to use a computer or know how to look up how to use a computer, you look really dishonest and you actually seem like a pretty human being, like on the up and up human being type person. My only recommendation to you is to stop padding the tags and people will have less of a problem with you. Like, I'm pretty sure if you just stop tag padding, you'd be pretty great there, girl. This just makes you look disgusting. Not gonna lie, it's annoying because it shows you're really smart but also super manipulative and you have a habit of lying. So just stop doing that and that liar habit will like slowly go away. Like, just it'll be fine if you just stop doing it. In conclusion, my final opinions on Wolfychu. I think Wolfychu is a decent human being in the fact that she isn't a bad person in real life. Everything, her animation, she could improve on if she worked hard enough and did more quality instead of quantity type things, because I'm pretty sure the reason her videos look kind of basic and simple is because she's just doing quantity over quality. Sorry, those words are super similar and I get them mixed up in my head sometimes. As for her deproving, I don't think that's an issue. I just think she's putting more emphasis on her YouTube videos than her individual style or improving on art. I don't think she's deproving, but I do think her progress of improving his art is slowed by doing the quantity versus quality type YouTubing. Her voice and face reveal, I just, first off, stop asking about her face. Like, that's not important to you. Voice, who cares if she's lying? If she is, it'll always come back to haunt her, or it'll catch up with her in the end. Just wait, see what happens, and when she's lying, you can get on her. When people have full-on actual proof, other than saying, well, her voice is just so unnaturally high, then you can say whatever you want when you actually have proof of her speaking. And obviously, if she did a face reveal, it'd be, like, easy to, like, be like, oh my gosh, yes, I know that her voice, I knew it was fake, or oh, it's real. There's another really popular YouTuber that kind of has a high voice and she's really popular and she doesn't do a face reveal at all. Is Nyan Cat AFK. She has a pretty high voice and she's shown like her face outline, I guess, in previous videos on Einstein's channel, but she's another YouTuber that doesn't really show her face, and I feel like there's a double standard just because there's already a preemptive hate for Wolfychu, so I just say, just stop asking about a face reveal, you're just being a jerk at this point. The tags is where I kind of draw the line and where my middle stance kind of becomes more of a hate stance. Hate's a strong word. I think it's annoying and I dislike that she would tag her videos the way she does. And I know on the surface you can't see them, but it definitely affects the YouTube algorithm. And it's already broken to begin with. This is not helping the brokenness in YouTube right now, okay? You're just making us all look terrible. I really just wish she would stick to tags that are actually related to her videos. I do minimalistic tagging, which probably is why my videos don't really get out to more people than just my subscribers, but I'm really afraid of over-tagging and people having the same issue with me. And Wolfychu doesn't seem to have that fear, which is fine. I have a lot of weird fears, but I really wish she would just stop over tagging. It's super annoying and super dishonest. Like, Wolfychu, if you just stopped doing that, people might stop thinking your voice is fake. That it would put a point in your honesty corner, at least, if you'd stop over tagging. Which some people could be like, oh, well, maybe she's just forgetting to delete the tags. No, the only tags that are saved are the ones where you go in the creator studio, go to video upload defaults, and that's what you type in. And the only upload default I have is the tag anime, which I'm probably going to take off for this video because it has nothing to do with anime. So that's it for this video. I know it was really not the type of videos I normally make, and if you're a subscriber watching this, geez, I put you through almost an hour of crap. But if you're new, I will admit I don't really make videos like this often, nor do I want to. It took me 2 hours to find all the evidence I needed, and I have other videos I need to make that are going to take me a lot longer than 2 hours to find all the evidence I need. But if you're new, I mostly do anime stuff and Hetalia stuff, so if that's something you're interested in, feel free to stick around. Also, tell me if you guys like this type of video. I've been thinking about doing a video like this for a while, and this one just seemed like the easiest to do because I've done, prior to doing the 2 hours worth of research, I've done a little bit research on it before. I don't know how I feel about doing this. Let's see how the backlash is going to be for a video like this, because I know a lot of these videos, especially the one by the Socrates turtle, has like 50-50 up like dislike type thing. Ugh, whatever. He didn't really do, I will admit, he didn't really do that good of a job, and it was kind of too condescending. He kind of went in with it with a bad mind. One tip for doing a video like this: don't go into research with an opinion. Go in with a little bit of foreknowledge from both sides, or from a middle ground standpoint, and then go in almost unbiased and do research as you can, and then make up your own opinion about stuff. So watch this, but still make up your own opinion. You don't have to fully agree with me. You can like be, but her tags are cool, it's fine, or her art is wonderful, look at your art. Which, by the way, the character you see, it's not mine. I took from a game on the internet. But yeah, that's life. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe for more anime and otaku related content. Ciao, chicos.